Well, this really is the fixture of all fixtures in Italian football, the game that means everything, the game that is everything. Don't even pretend to know what happens next. It is time to abandon all reason, to forget form, just to lose yourself in the hour or two of this mayhem between the two Milan sides, and whatever will be at the end of it all. Things really are sizzling here in Milan. The San Siro provides the perfect backdrop to the excitement which will follow. One of the world's great city rivalries, the Milan derby. It has its own chapter in the story of the Italian game.
Well, Peter, a derby with over a century of history and two huge institutions. It's a game, no matter what the dynamic or the significance, has always been a really highly charged affair that's utterly unmissable, and I expect this one to be no different.
So it's down to business here. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Bastoni. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this fella, João Felix, is known more for his price tag than anything else, Peter, but there's an excellent footballing brain on those shoulders. And he's often praised for his understanding of the game and his ability to know where to be in front of goal. Both excellent traits you just can't coach.
Tries a shot! It's there!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
It's a sweet ball, that. There's no... Can he put it away? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Jovic deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's looking wide. Pulisic takes control of it and he's on the move. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Great hit! And he's found the net! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Assegnato al 12° minuto, numero 80.
Inter really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Tomori. Ball played for Musa. Musa in acres of space out wide. Real chance! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Jovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Barella. Backward it goes. Oh, great ball! And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Mkhitaryan. Pulisic.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Mkhitaryan. DiMarco. Joao Felix delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Dumfries. What a throw in. Wriggles his way through. Tomori has created one goal already. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Gabbia. Tomori. Musa. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Martinez. Chance! Dispatched clinically. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Dumfries. And that could set him on his way. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Loftus-Cheek. Pavlovic. And Bartasagi. Joao Felix. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Barella. Mkhitaryan. DiMarco. Mkhitaryan. Pulisic. Dumfries. Loftus-Cheek. Pavlovic.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Bartasagi. Pulisic. He's in here! Jovic! Denied by an instinctive save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And it's been taken short. And the pass is intercepted. And we hit half-time. And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. There's the whistle then to start the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Now it's Pulisic. Ashlani. And it's Mkhitaryan.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mkhitaryan. He's beaten. It's Mkhitaryan! It's in!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Bartasagi. Pulisic. Here's Joao Felix. Bartasagi, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, shooting chance! Mkhitaryan! It's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And now the breakaway. Tomori. Loftus-Cheek. Tomori. Picked out brilliantly. He's had a shot! Oh, it's there! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Pulisic. Oh, that's a fine interception.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Real chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Pulisic. Ball played for Musa. Abraham. Here's Joao Felix. He's got plenty of space out wide here. No outsmarting him this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He has found the way through. And the finish! They've scored! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Inter Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Pulisic. Abraham. Oh, he's in! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So there's going to be another change here.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 94. Lascia il campo per il numero 70.
Tomori. Musa. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend. And finally...
And a shot! Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Rafael Leao. Ashlani. Acerbi. And Bastoni. DiMarco. That's a sharp pass. Little pass back. Joao Felix cuts it out. Musa has found the net here, of course. Now it's Abraham. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Mkhitaryan. Succumbs to the pressure. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Oh, it's played into the area. No, that's not going to find its target. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Joao Felix. That is a great pick out. Has a go! It's a goal!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato all'85esimo minuto, numero 55.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Tries a shot! Just a whisker away.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Nicely aimed pass. Tomori. And it's Mkhitaryan. Very much into the last knockings. Mkhitaryan. Now that looks a decent ball. A corner it is then. Di Marco plays it short.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
5 minutes to add. Di Marco. Ashlani. And it's Mkhitaryan. Joao Felix. And they can counter here. Abraham. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. Di Marco. Mkhitaryan. To Barella. Mkhitaryan. That's that, the end. Inter Milan have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Martinez, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans, everyone pumped. Takes me back.